Very good morning. Yeah, it's still morning, 10:44. Thank you for staying with News Center. So that opening shot tells you a little bit about the conversation we're about to have in studio. Very interesting. It's important for everyone to have this conversation. So in studio we have Collins Dick, he's a member of Managing Director, DKT East Africa. What does DKT stand for?
Deep Kumar Tyagi.
Deep what?
Deep Kumar Tyagi. He's basically our founder. It's kind of just an honor to one of the people that started family planning, the concept of family planning.
All right. Good to have you on News Center.
Thank you.
So the reason why we're having a conversation with him is because we are talking about World Contraception Day. So tell me a little bit about this day and why we are celebrating this particular day. Then we'll talk about all this.
Sure. So World Contraception Day is just kind of I think there's a proliferation of days in the world these days. So World Contraception Day is really just try to raise awareness of a woman's choice, trying to bring that into the forefront, and really not just a woman, but a partnership in any family.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, is this about women? This is strictly about women or both?
I mean, it's definitely about both.
Yeah.
One of the challenges, I think, in some contexts is a man has a lot of control, where perhaps maybe that should be a little bit
but maybe we should put the responsibility on both partners.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this particular day observed today, could you tell me a little bit about the theme for this year and how much awareness is out there?
The theme for World Contraception Day is your life, your choice. So it's very this particular day is really targeted towards women to exercise their choice and to understand what their choices are. So that kind of leads us to some of the products that DKT offers in the market in Kenya.
Okay, but how much awareness is out there about contraceptives?
I think in Kenya, awareness levels of contraception is actually quite high. The Ministry of Health and other partners that are in this space have done a very good job over the last 20 to 30 years raising awareness about different options for contraception, creating availability and access to different products along the method mix. So when we talk about method mix, we say short-term methods like one-time use only, like condoms or emergency contraceptive, to longer-term methods like injectable contraceptives or implants or IUDs. So those are things that last for a long, long time, so years even.
Okay, so the awareness may be there, but then there's also the concern of costs.
Sure.
Yeah, especially I know of a couple of areas where people would be like, okay, I can't afford this. I really would want to do this, but I can't afford this.
Right.
How much of an option is there for women out there who probably cannot afford, okay, I need to rephrase this. Are there contraceptives that cater for all cadres of women out there?
Along the spectrum, yes, there is a provider somewhere that can provide to almost anybody. The thing about contraception and one of the ways that DKT approaches the market is we're very private sector oriented. Okay. When you think about, I don't know if you have children, Linda, but
I have one. She's 3.5 actually.
And how much money do you spend every month on your daughter?
Oh my God, I can spend like everything literally. That girl is my life.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a little girl with my wife. She's going to be 2 in January, so we spend thousands and thousands of shillings every month.
Yes.
And to think that an IUD, for instance, with the cost of provision would be 2,000 shillings. Okay. And if that can protect you from pregnancy for 2, 3, 5, 10, even 12 years, that 2,000 shillings is a very small investment.
You do know that people to whom that 2,000 shillings is the only money they get in a month?
Sure, absolutely. And for those people at the very, very low end of the socioeconomic or economic spectrum, that's where the government of Kenya comes in. That's where that free provision of services. Okay. You can go to a health center and there's no charge at all. Okay,
so I need a closer look at this. So maybe you can tell me about each of these and what they do.
Sure.
Okay, what is this?
So this is called Lydia Copper T CU380A Safe Load. So this is a product that's a 10-year IUD. This is what you normally see in Kenya, and you've seen for probably the last 15
Could I get a
years.
closer, please?
So this is a 10-year IUD, traditional copper T. The innovation with this product is it's a little bit easier on the provider to be able to load the IUD before they insert it into their client.
Wow. Okay. This one?
So copper Y,
Yeah.
CU380. This is an innovation. The innovation here is the shape. It's a bit more flexible. It requires a little bit less dilation of the cervix when you're inserting the IUD. So these 3-4 products here are all intrauterine devices.
So there's 3.
Yeah. So this plus the CU250.
Okay.
So these are all 3, 5, and 10-year options
Wow.
to protect you from pregnancy. So these products, if you go to even a private provider, should be a few thousand shillings at the most. So even if you're saving up and you know I don't want children now, I can't afford children, it's not the right time in my life. These are a great option for you. It's a non-hormonal method, so you don't have the issues of weight gain or other challenges that oral contraceptives and hormones that a lot of women try to avoid.
Okay.
Non-hormonal method doesn't interfere
This is
with
non-hormonal.
non-hormonal.
Okay.
So this
and it would cost me a few thousands.
Yeah. Should
How
be.
much?
Between these, I would say with the provider costs, see, we don't control what the provider charges you.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Upper Hill, it might charge you might cost 5,000 to 10,000 shillings. If you're in other parts of the country, up country, should be probably just a couple thousand.
Okay. Talk to me about this one.
So this is a 3-year IUD. So this is a U-shaped IUD. It's got a little bit of a spine on it, which helps to reduce motility of sperm in the uterus to protect you for 3 years from pregnancy.
Okay.
And again, very good option. Think of perhaps, and I know this is a kind of a touchy subject for some people.
Yeah.
If you're in college, if you're in university.
It's happening. Come on, this is happening in the society,
Right.
so it's a conversation we are having.
Absolutely, but you certainly don't want to be pregnant while you're in school. And you know that at least for the next 3 years, I don't want to be pregnant. CU250 is a great option for you. It's a smaller IUD, so a little bit less of side effects afterwards, but the same amount of 99.8% effectiveness protection from pregnancy.
99.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to take a pill every day. You don't have to do anything. It's inserted.
And
you're
that's
done.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very easy.
Question is how much?
Again, same type of thing. I wish we had control over pricing.
I know.
It's just,
Okay, so there's something
the
tiny I'm holding in
Yes.
my hand. What is this?
So this beautiful little simple product is called Cyanopress.
Okay.
This is a subcutaneous injection of a drug called depomedroxyprogesterone acetate. You know Depo-Provera. It's a 3-month injectable. That's
yes,
a
yes,
very, very, very popular option in Kenya. I think almost 50% of women who use contraceptives use an injectable. This is a subcutaneous injection. So there's a little bit less pain. And the long-term play, and I can't say this because we're working with the ministry to have a roadmap for rollout of this product,
Yeah.
is to actually be able to administer this at home. So there's less burden on the healthcare system. There's
Yeah.
less waiting in line.
So you can actually do this
Exactly. You would
on your own.
Eventually. So
Not now.
PPB and the MOH would probably fry me for saying that, but but yes, eventually that is the play.
No, you tell them you're doing public education and you're just talking to people. So this,
Absolutely.
with time, we'll be able to do this at home.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You should be able to you'd be able to pick it
Is
from a
it
pharmacist.
already in the Kenyan market?
Yes.
How long?
Just about a month or so. We've been marketing this product.
Okay. So is there a day that probably this will officially be launched?
Probably sometime next month, in the next few weeks, we'll do something with the ministry. Once we've developed our roadmap and the ministry's comfortable to be able to say we're behind this product.
Okay, this one.
So that's what Cyanopress
This
looks
is
like.
this.
Yep, this is the
Okay.
same thing. So this is Lydia Post Pill. This is what we know as EC. So emergency contraception. You've had unprotected sex, unplanned, didn't use protection, and you don't want to be pregnant.
Yeah.
So within 72 hours, this product is 95% effectiveness
It's the
against
same as
pregnancy.
what normally Kenyans people use out here. It's called P2 or something.
Yep, yep. That's what they
Okay.
refer to as P2. So Lydia Post Pill is an emergency contraceptive.
Okay.
So this you'll find at pharmacies for about 100 shillings.
Okay. These ones, they look like.
They look like chocolates. That's what a lot of people say about our Fiesta range of condoms. So we have actually 5 different ranges or 5 different variants of condoms under the Fiesta line, and these are premium featured products. Very, very nice packaging. You'll see this looks like any of your international packaging. It's got a cool matte UV finish and all this other fun stuff that we've worked really hard to develop.
Okay,
for the
hold
market.
on.
Sure, sure.
I need to